I took it out for a little test drive because I wanted to see if these batteries would slide around, and they did, side to side. So I'm definitely going to have to put some angle iron along the sides. So I already planned for that. I just wanted to double check I actually needed it. So we're going to do that. And then now I'm in here doing Bondo. A lot of Bondo. I'm going to hopefully primer this next time I'm here. And then sand it down real good and shoot it with some paint. Make it white and shiny. And then we'll probably put the front on first, build it in. So what I want to do is I want to close in this front a little bit. So we'll come up like 6 inches all the way around or something. And then I'll build a port that fills in the rest. But that'll give me something to bolt down to and help close this in a little bit. And then this lower chamber gets covered up. So I'm not going to worry about even painting the lower chamber. Well, I mean, if I do, I'm not going to worry about like making it pretty. I just care about this upper chamber. So see how it goes. Just let this stuff dry up. I'm going to go here and sand. So alright guys, back to work on this. Went back here and finished strapping the batteries down. They're a little loose because I didn't have any brackets on the sides, but now they're in there. Can't really see it, but it's the same thing, just angle iron. So that's pretty much ready. I just need to get a new weather stripping, and then I can build an amp rack and do the lighting. So it's going to be all backlit. Do a metal amp rack. Thinking, so to start, I'm going to do a 3500 long ways at an angle, so they'll be tilted out, like the butts will be out a little bit. And in the center, 175.4 4-channel. So there's the 2 bass amps and a mids and highs amp, and there should be enough room between here and the angle of the amp that I can put all my bolts through for speaker wires, run speaker wires through. Some ideas for that. And then in front of those, I'm going to have floating another 3500, so that's the third 35, and then my 90.4 4-channel. And then later on get 3 more 35s and just restack everything. So it should work out pretty good. But yeah, so that's the back. I just got to get the amps. I only need 2 more amps. I could steal the 2 35s out of the Honda. I just need another 35 and then the big 4-channel. Up here, right now I'm painting the inside of the wall. That's just primer. I'm going to do a high gloss white inside there. And then we'll do like a flat black on the ports, I think. And then the subs are going to be the TI basket, which they're kind of, I don't have one around here to show you, but they're nice looking baskets. Going to get them powder coated like a blue. So a blue, and then the motors are black. They're really nice Jeff Vu motor. So black, blue, and the white in there. And then we'll do white lights inside, probably. I kind of like the white lights, so I'm gonna do white on everything, I think. It's a nice looking color, clean color. Or just get the multicolored, and you can set them to white anyways. But so yeah, I'm gonna let this set up, and then what I'm gonna do is today put the front on, start closing this in like I talked about, and trim it out. Put my plastics on the sides and make sure everything fits real good and make it look really tight. And then what I'm going to do is, if I had my pieces, where's these pieces? Let me see. Is this one? Yeah, this is the one. Actually, it's for the other side, but we'll go over there. So this is like the stock trim panel. I'm going to rewrap these with vinyl. Do tan on these pieces. So as you can see how that fits right there. So we'll fit it. And then that gap is about exactly the gap I want to have as I come. I got to come out 2 more layers, so it'll end up about right here. So I have a gap, just a slight gap between this and that. So this will slide in with the vinyl, and then I'll take my vinyl and I'll tuck it in. So there'll be vinyl on the face of the wall, and it'll tuck in with that, and there'll be almost no there'll just be like a line, no real seam or gap. So we'll do the contour all the way down here too, the plastic pieces, and should look really clean. That's kind of the goal. And then this will be all covered, and then in the center will be my square port. I'm thinking like a gloss black for that. So it'll be a gloss black port looking into a white box that's gloss, and then the ports in the back, and then all the subs and the lighting. It's going to be pretty sweet. So, and then you won't see the bottom chamber, they'll just be covered, and then I'll have my console run up into it. So that's kind of the plan. And then the doors, gonna start working on those. I just gotta buy a tool. Gotta find, I probably just get it online a couple days from now. I gotta get paid, but it does rivets, but they're not rivets, they're like thread inserts. So they're like riveted thread inserts, so you can just leg bolts through the sheet metal. A really good way to do it, so you don't strip out the sheet metal by doing self tappers or something. And I'm gonna hang the big door panels on there. And I gotta cut these off. These are, this is a U-bolt I put in for this window track. So you can see this window track is pretty solid in there. It originally broke off and it was flapping around, so you'd roll the window down and the bottom of the window would just kind of be moving. That's just a cable that runs through here, around like that. But the window works really good. Smooth, doesn't have too many rattles. I still have to do some more deadener on the door here, but there's the window. We got some room to fit speakers, so like here's one of them. This is the 6.5 McLaren Neo. What I'm gonna do is put one down here. This will be one in that almost original spot, just to clear that window crank. I want to do another one in the kick panel, and then what we're going to do over here is 8s. So there'd be 8 here, 8 here, and 8 here, and then some tweeters, and then I got to build like an armrest that kind of makes it all come together, and then it's going to get vinyl wrapped with the tan and black. I'm going to do a tan and black theme for the car mostly, and then I'm doing the A-pillars. They're going to get 4 soft dome tweeters on each pillar, and that door gets the 3/8 and a 6.5 also, and 2 super tweets. And then the center console, when I do it, I'm going to put 2 8s in it and potentially some super tweets to do a little bit of a rear fill center channel. And then I'll run off of the amps. The 175.4 should be, I think pretty much everything's going to be at 2 ohms said and done, so it should be a lot of power. I should be getting a lot of power per channel. So that should work out. But yeah, big doings. Just gonna take more time. I gotta get the headliner done. I'm gonna do a suede, either that or actually build a wood roof. I'm not 100% sure if I'm ready to do that yet, but we'll see where that goes, and then throw a new carpet in here. And once all the car's kind of done, I'm not gonna try to get these reupholstered, because this is kind of old. Get these done nice and like some sort of vinyl leather stuff or something. Maybe change the color, I don't know yet. And then the back is all black, basically. So it should be a really clean setup. Just lots of time. I'm doing it all myself, so you know, money and time. And then these doors, I got to get I'm gonna pull these back off and weld a big plate in here so that this is really stiff. And then the door jambs are going to get painted a gloss black to match the rims. And then right here at this line, or maybe this line, I'll have a paint job done, so there'll be a clean line, and get this color redone. The tan, I just want it a little bit more, I like the color, but I want it to be a little more rich of a tan. Like a new paint, shiny, waxed. But I'm sticking with tan. And people say sometimes it's ugly color, whatever, it's my car. This hatch I had from another Jeep, and I painted it myself, rattle can. It's hard to tell in here, but its color is a little more rich, kind of what I'm looking for. So, and then we got a new piece of plastic put up there, so it's all covered. So it's looking pretty cool. But that's enough of talking. I've been talking for 10 minutes. But that's just the whole scoop on the whole build. And then, you know, we'll just get there when we get there. A little bit at a time. Alright guys, I'm gonna get back to it and try to get some more done. Alright YouTube, a little more update for you guys. Got quite a bit done today. Repping Team NorCal SPL. Make sure that if you're in California, you schedule for April 30th. We're hosting a show in Sacramento at the McLaren Air Force Base. It's a veterans car show. If you have any questions, I can send you the link. So we're going to be sponsoring that. Going to have a bunch of competition demos. Anyway, we got the setup here. A little update on it. Batteries. Come around to the front here. We're working on the inside. Just get it all painted. And also work on some door panels right here. So it's coming along. Full throttle. AGMs trimmed out and the finished all the vinyl. Gonna do 3 McLaren Neo 8s, 6.5 and 2 super tweeters in each door. Also 4 tweeters on each pillar. Do 2 8s in the center channel, like build it into my console, and then the 6 12s for bass. So that's about the whole setup there. Also got full throttle under the hood, so we're all decked out, just ready for an alternator, and then it should be ready to go.